To get started with the meeting of the Regional Flood Control District, Councilman Knudsen should be joining us any minute.
Item number 1 is comments by the general public.
This is the first time set aside for public comment. Anyone wishing to provide public comment with regards to any matters before the Regional Flood Control District, please step forward to the microphone, state your name, and please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and close the first public comment period, and I will turn it over to our director.
Item number 2 is action to approve the agenda with deletion of any items. The agenda is in order for approval.
All right, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve with the deletion.
There's a motion on the floor to approve the agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 3 is action to approve the minutes of the October 9th, 2025 meeting. The minutes are included in the backup.
All right, I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
There's a motion to approve the minutes of the October 9th, 2025 meeting. All those in favor? Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 4 is to discuss the general manager's monthly report. First, I'd like to welcome 2 new employees to the district. Paul Morton and Vance Skidmore joined the district on Monday. And they worked so hard on Monday, we gave them Tuesday off. So it was very nice of us. Paul and Vance both come from the private side. Paul has over 11 years experience in public and private flood control projects, and Vance with over 21 years of experience. We went out for 1 principal engineering position. We got a bunch of great candidates because the district is a great place to work. And then we actually liked these 2 so much that we made room for both of them. So got them both in, and I'd like to welcome them. And our engineering team is pretty much staffed up now, so we should be ready to keep providing the service of projects to the community. You did note that we have a Nevada Reno graduate and a UNLV graduate here, so hopefully there's no...
Very balanced, very balanced.
We put them right next to each other in the office, so we'll see if there's any fireworks there. I'd like to report on a couple project closeouts or project completions. Congratulations, Councilman Wanless, for the project El Dorado Town Wash, or Town Wash, Mesa Boulevard to El Dorado to Town Wash. This is a great project for the city of Mesquite. A lot of local flooding problems in this area. Great job by Demi Yamachika, our principal engineer who managed the project for the district. The project was included box culverts and crossings and open channel along the freeway there. It started in August 2024, it's completed in October 2025. Design engineer is Atkins Realis. They were also the construction manager on the project. Trade West Construction was a contractor. The bid amount was around $15 million. So great job making that project completed. The next one is the Jim McGoy Detention Basin and Outfall, or Collection and Outfall project. This is in District E, so congratulations to the county. And great job there. Abigail Morena was our project manager for the district. This is a project that we had the groundbreaking in 2024 in the spring to name the detention basin Jim McGoy, and there's a picture there at the top of Jim McGoy himself. We also had our flood safety news conference there this last summer. So a lot of history there in this project. Should be a great project for the residents in that area, just off of Frenchman Mountain there. They'll collect a lot of debris, a lot of water that comes off those mountains. The design engineer was Jacobs, construction manager, WLB Group. Contractor was Tab Contractors Incorporated. And the bid amount was just over $21 million. With that, I'll entertain any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Trelease. Any comments or questions? All right, we'll move on to the next item.
Okay. The part 2 of the agenda is a consent agenda. Items 5 through 15 are considered by the Regional Flood Control District to be routine and may be acted upon in one motion if the board so desires.
All right, entertain a motion on the consent agenda. There's a motion to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, item number 16 is action to adopt amendments to the Regional Flood Control District Policies and Procedures Manual, 2025 Annual Update Review. We review the policies and procedures every year as part of our our policies and procedures, and this year we have a few changes that I'd like to discuss. The section 1 is there was some meeting requirements that we clarified, no real changes there. Section 2, there's always been confusion amongst the community on what the difference between a master plan amendment and a master plan change is. We added some clarifying language there. That's in NRS, so we made sure that we still complied with NRS, but there's really no policy changes there, just clarifications. Section 4, we just realigned our monthly reporting cycles for our projects to coincide with the standard quarters, and will now also coincide with the maintenance work program. And in section 4, this isn't really a change, but we just wanted to make sure that we clarified that we want invoices submitted for reimbursement on a monthly basis. But the big change here that I wanted to highlight was that we're changing a policy that will add language requiring all eligible invoices seeking district reimbursement to be submitted to the district within 45 days of the entity's approval of the invoice. It also requires eligible approved invoices for work performed prior to the end of the fiscal year to be received by the district no later than September 10th of the following fiscal year to qualify for reimbursement. Entities must notify accounts payable by September 10th if they have outstanding invoices for work completed before the end of the previous fiscal year that will not be submitted by the deadline. Invoices submitted after September 10th for prior fiscal year work will not be reimbursed without this notice, unless the district general manager, chief engineer provides written approval to override the policy. Exhibit E is just changes to the contracts to align with this new policy. We worked very closely with all the public works agencies, with the public works directors for all the entities, and we got language that they are all happy with, and as evidenced by the unanimous approval by the Technical Advisory Committee and the Citizens Advisory Committee this month. So with that, district would recommend you adopt these proposed changes to the Policies and Procedures Manual.
All right, any comments or questions on the proposed amendment?
So just to clarify, so if the county doesn't submit their invoice to you by the September 10th, we're out of luck?
Unless you tell us that you have outstanding invoices, but yes, that's correct.
So that one I have under my pillow, I need to get moving.
Just make sure you get them in, so yes.
Councilman?
Yes, thank you very much. It seemed like really reasonable asks here. I guess this is to streamline our budgeting policy, correct?
Yeah, it's affecting our audits when we get bills that are years old for work that was performed in prior fiscal years. So we want to make sure that we get the bills in and we turn them around very quickly. So we're happy to pay the bills when they come in. But we think it's reasonable that they come in in a reasonable amount of time for us to process.
Well, your team's financial team, your financial team has done wonders, and I'm really proud that they have an excellent reputation. So this is something that I think we should definitely get behind. Thank you so much.
Was that in the form of a motion?
Yeah, move to.
All right, there's a motion on the floor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, item number 17 is action to adopt the fiscal year 2024-25 annual report and authorize the general manager to provide it to the public at no cost. In accordance with Nevada revised statutes, the district publishes an annual report summarizing district accomplishments and highlights the flood control improvements completed in that year. The district produced the report electronically, which helps promote sustainability of our natural resources. You have all received a copy of this on a thumb drive in a little envelope, so we won't have to mail any of them out since you're all here, so that's great news. I would like to acknowledge the dedicated support of the district staff in accomplishing the wide variety of tasks highlighted in this annual report. Without their commitment, the district could not achieve its goals, complete the magnitude of construction projects included in this year's annual report, nor address the dynamic needs of the community we serve. It is recommended that the board authorize the general manager to provide the annual report to the public at no cost.
Very good. Any comments or questions?
Just the comment, I gotta admit, the cover is fantastic.
It is, it's fancy.
I'd like to make a motion to approve.
All right, there's a motion to approve the 2024-2025 annual report. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Item 18 is discussion and possible action to appoint a committee to evaluate the performance of the general manager 2025 review.
All right, I will take volunteers to sit on the committee. Councilman Barone, Councilman Knudsen, Councilman Seebach. Anyone else? Mayor Hardy? All right, does that work?
So,
I
are
will
you on
also,
that? Okay,
yeah.
okay, so then.
Is that-
Okay.
Does that work? Okay. All right, then, do we need to make a motion?
Yeah, make a motion.
Okay, all right, then, we want to make a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to appoint myself, of course, our chair, the two council members, and the mayor to the evaluation committee to review the performance of the general manager. That suffice?
All right, there's a motion on the floor. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right.
Item 19 is comments by the general public.
Very good. This is second time set aside for public comment. Anyone wishing to provide Anyone wishing to provide public comment with regards to any matters before the Regional Flood Control District, please step forward to the microphone. Please state your name for the record, and please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and close the public comment period, and we are adjourned. Thank you, Mr. Trelease and the entire team. And we'll go ahead and get started with the RTC meeting in about 5 minutes.